Hi.
Happy Christmas time.
Welcome.
Merry Christmas time. Happy Christmas time. We were talking about caroling, and I thought maybe I do like caroling, and I'd like to be a part of it.
Okay. Hi.
Happy Christmas time.
Welcome to the INTJ and Cat Show. I'm your host, Holly Berry, and this is my cat, No L.
Would you name your cat No? You just name your cat No?
Some cats I have, I think.
It's like Kal-El,
Yeah. No
but
L.
it's Noel. He came from the planet Krypton.
My cat?
I did, the cat.
Yeah. All right.
Hello, guys. Yeah, we're doing 2 Christmas specials. Whoa.
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 I know, we went overboard.
Not really. We just really are fans of Christmas.
We love Christmas around here, okay? Look at your
my
meowy Christmas. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
And look at you.
And I've got my Christmas dress on today and my red lip. How often do I get to wear red lipstick? Not very often.
Look.
Hi, guys. I'm ENFP, and I am your local MBTI certified practitioner. And this is INTJ.
And I like patterns.
And today, we are going to be, number one, our activity while we're talking is going to be...
We had baked Christmas cookies
decorating the
yesterday.
cookies we made yesterday.
Here's a pudgy cat Christmas cookie.
We've got all the goods ready to go.
Come on.
And while we are decorating, what are we going to be talking about?
We looked at Christmas movies.
5 of them.
We picked 5. We know that there's more. We know we didn't get your favorite one.
Sorry.
We didn't even get my favorite one. I don't think we got your favorite one either.
We both love the Muppet Christmas Carol, but there's a reason we left it out specifically.
Bye, baby.
Which is, we're going to do an episode in the future where we type the Muppets, because we've been wanting to do that. So we can't include it for this, but we both love that one.
Yeah.
That's the best.
So we didn't include that.
But we picked out 5, which we will get to.
We tried to do a range from classic to modern.
And we are going to type the characters to the best of our ability. For each of them, we picked out kind of the most prominent characters. Okay, we're not going to do all the characters. There were some minor characters from some of these that I really loved, but we decided to just stick to the major prominent characters. Yeah. So do you want to tell them what the 5 movies are?
So the 5 movies are Home Alone, It's a Wonderful Life, Arthur Christmas.
Underrated.
This is 6 movies.
Uh-oh, that's okay.
Arthur Christmas, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the 1966 classic animated, Elf, and the controversial Christmas movie, Die Hard.
Oh, yeah. I was like, you're probably going to piss someone off, including that one.
And that's why we chose it.
Is that you? Are you the one pissed off? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah. I guess we can just attack the elephant in the room.
Okay, but, well, before we get to that, though.
Wait, hold on. You don't even know what the elephant in the room is.
Die Hard?
Is Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Oh, okay.
We should probably just address it.
Okay, address the situation.
Do you believe that Die Hard is a Christmas movie?
In a way, yeah.
I don't particularly think it's a Christmas movie. I know that it takes place on Christmas. I know that there are like some themes of Christmas in it, but like what qualifies a Christmas movie as a Christmas movie, I feel like...
They are trying to get home safely to be with their kids on Christmas.
Yes, and that's like a big Christmas theme that's driving it.
So I'm going to scoot our beautiful candle forward. Sorry if you were enjoying the view, but we need some extra room.
We're still here, and you can still enjoy that view.
I mean, this is the real view. Hello.
Hello.
So I'm going to stick all of this back here. What types do you think are the best Christmas gift givers, or just gift givers in general? Who are the best?
I think an ENFP, I've had really good experience with ENFPs being mindful, but my brother is an INTJ, and he's remarkably good.
Really?
At giving gifts.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to say INFJs are the best.
INFJs are really mindful.
I would think INFJs, in my experience, are really good gift givers because they're extremely observant of the people around them.
Open up.
They're extremely generous and giving, and
I think that's fair.
Very mindful of what. I mean, I grew up with an INFJ mom, and she was an amazing gift giver. I know an INTP who is a really good gift giver, and that kind of surprised me.
That's fair. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a bad assumption to make, but yeah, just kind of surprised. But he's very good gift giver. Now he's really the only INTP I know very well. So I don't know if that's an INTP trait. INTJs, in my experience, very good gift givers. I have an ISTP brother that is not very good at giving gifts. He tries, and I appreciate the trying, but he's not very good at it.
He's not.
He's kind of the I'll give you a gift card person, whereas the INTJ and INFJ are going to give a very meaningful gift.
Yeah,
I'll help.
my sister, I believe, is ENFJ.
Mm-hmm.
This could just be my sister. I don't want to put this on all ENFJs. She gives me gifts that align with what she wants me to have.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, okay, so I'm thinking about, I have a family member that's an ENFJ, and I'm thinking about my friend that's an ENFJ. Both of them are good gift givers.
Yeah,
They're
it's
not bad gift givers, but I agree with you. I think it's a little more extreme with your sister, but there is an element of, I really like this. And it comes from, I think, that FE of like, I notice ENFJs tend to, if they like something and they think something is fun or whatever, they assume other people are also
Yeah.
going to enjoy it and they want you to enjoy it. They're like, I enjoy this, so we all should enjoy this. So they do have a tendency to give gifts that I'm like, I really like this and I would want this, so you must want that too, rather than actually thinking about the other person, what
Thinking
they
about
really would
who that
want.
person is.
Yeah. With that said, I've never been disappointed with gifts from those
Oh,
two
no,
people.
I'm not like, when my sister gives me a gift, I'm not like, well, this is garbage. I'm just like, this seems like a gift that you wanted to have more than
Yeah.
a gift that I would want to have.
That's a good point.
My mom, practical gifts.
Like she gives you practical gifts or you give her practical gifts?
I mean, both. But
She's ESTJ.
ESTJ. She wants to give the practical things.
Anyway, that was just an aside. If you guys have thoughts, whether I leave this in or I clip it.
Well, I washed my hands for nothing.
Oh, baby. No frosting for you, honey. This really is the INTJ and Cat Show. Look how cute that is. So. Should we get into the movies?
The talkies?
Yes. So now we would like to attempt to type some of the characters from the aforementioned films at the beginning of this episode. I don't think we need to do disclaimers. This is just our opinions.
Yeah,
If you disagree, let us know.
I am not certified with the Myers Briggs Foundation.
And even though I am, that doesn't mean I'm going to know how to
Yeah. and
perfectly type somebody.
again, we're seeing
These are just our best
every
guesses.
single one of these are movies about, because this is how movies work, by the way.
How
In case we didn't
movies
realize.
work.
They're people put in a specific situation and they're reacting to that situation. And so, like, we don't know, under stress, under this, under that, you're going to see certain patterns for different types because that's how personality works. But there could be aspects of the person that aren't highlighted in the film. Also because, like, we don't watch the boring parts of movies. It's kind of like how I was telling you, like, INTJs are normally, they're put in an extroverted space in film and movies.
Yeah.
It's
Okay,
abstract.
so which one do we want to start with?
We should probably start with either Home Alone or Elf and end with the other one.
All right, let's just do Home Alone. Let's start strong with Home Alone. I don't know how often you watched that growing up. That was one of our main Christmas movies growing up.
I think Home Alone is an A-tier Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it, like, it'd be on cable, right? And I didn't have cable. But you go to a friend's house or you go to, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And they had cable. And so I watched it enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just discussing this with my INFJ mother. She also is generally pretty good at typing people. Her assessment of Kevin McAllister, our main character, is ISTP. I could see that. I'm feeling either ISTP or ESTP. He's very good with his SE. He's very mischievous. And I have a nephew that is a lot like Kevin McAllister, and he is, again, either ISTP or ESTP.
Was he the one that gave your niece a potato for Christmas one year?
Yes, I think so. But generally, like, as soon as I see a very mischievous character that gets up to trouble, it's like, okay, it could be ENTP, but if they're using a lot of the SE, then it's going to be either ISTP or ESTP. I know that right away. So you guys let me know, do you think Kevin is more ISTP or more ESTP? I think I'm leaning ISTP. And I couldn't tell you exactly why. I'm just going off vibes.
So I argue probably more ESTP
Because you don't like ESTPs?
Because I don't like him. No, because the premise of the movie is called Home Alone. And so even though you see Kevin interacting with people you see him mostly alone. And I'm
Yeah.
like, when you see him with his family, I feel like he has a little bit more ESTP energy.
I guess, but he also just seems like he's always tired of people when he's around them. And granted, it's
Well,
his family and he's annoyed with his family.
I mean, he's annoying.
But what I find surprising is that she finds him so annoying.
I mean, no, I like him when he's like trying to figure out life on his own. I did not like him with his family. I was like, I understand why his siblings are.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I am going to attempt to, before we finish the Home Alone, I'm going to attempt to, sorry, this is noisy, decorate my ENFP cookie, and let me take a picture and show you guys because my little characters turned into blob men. I tried to make, if you watched our last episode, I tried to make the INTJ and ENFP silhouette cookies, like the MBTI characters, and they turned into blob men, and they're pretty horrific. But I'm going to try to color them and make them a little bit nicer to look at. Here's a picture of them right now.
Imagine if someone just said, we just want to get you a little bit nicer
We want you to be a little nicer to look at.
to look at.
So that's Kevin. What's his brother's name?
Buzz?
Buzz. Oh gosh. ESTJ, possibly. He's not on screen a lot, but he kind of just like, he's such a stereotype being a bully, so it's hard to say. He's very one-dimensional, so it's hard to say. He's not likable to me, so I don't think he's an ENTP. And the thing is, I don't think he's messing with Kevin for fun. It's like he's doing it as a power play to have power over him. And this sounds bad, but I think ESTJs, when they're unhealthy, like Buzz is, they have a tendency more to like want to have power over others or feel like they have the power in a situation. I don't think ENTPs care about that.
I would say, isn't Buzz also like 13?
Yeah, exactly. Like we're going off of like an unhealthy teenage boy who's a bully. That would be my best guess for that. What about the mom?
Kate.
Kate, was that her name? Kate.
She just spends the entire movie worrying.
Panicking.
Here's the thing, though. Is it Home Alone 1? It is. Like, where she's like, I'm going to take this plane and do this and go to here and do this. And then she ends up on the bus with whoever. And she ends up home basically 10 minutes before the rest of the family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? What are you implying?
I'm just like, whatever type we're going to go with, it's one of those types that can't chill.
Can't chill.
Not can't chill, but you know, like there are some that it's like they're going to run headlong into the adventure.
Oh, okay. What was the husband's name? Because
I didn't write the husband's name down because I forgot about him.
y'all, what was the husband's name? I can't remember. But the dad in Home Alone, he seemed probably the slightly more extroverted one compared to the mom. So based on that, she didn't seem like an INFJ. She seemed pretty like, not strict, but
She's definitely not an INFJ.
no. She didn't seem like an SJ to me. I don't know. INTP?
Do you like my abstract art?
Yeah, I'm a little scared, but
Because you don't know what's happening, or
I'm just, the colors are really bothering me and the texture and everything.
it's abstract?
Insert photo. It's a little scary, but okay, I'm gonna try to make my
Hey,
ENFP.
Do you like Starry Night by Van Gogh? Or does it scare you because of the texture?
No, it's fine. It's pleasant to look at.
Okay.
I'm not like, wow, I love it, but it's pleasant.
Okay.
Are you comparing your cookie to Starry Night by
I'm
Van
comparing
Gogh?
myself to Insane Painter.
Yeah.
No. But it was
I
just
wouldn't
like,
think you're far off if you did say that.
it was a texture thing that I was like, because the one, if I was to make a comparison, like I'm trying to do like some swirls and some texturization in it.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, well, like, how do you feel about like texturization in art?
Oh. Yeah, it's fine. Actually, I've seen textured art that looks really cool. Yours is kind of scaring me, but I think it's mostly the color combo that's frightening me. So, any opinions about, the old man, Mr. Marley?
Old Man Marley.
Old man Marley. We both agree that he's the best character. The fact that I really like Kevin. We both think that the old man is probably either INTJ or INFJ.
I think he's an INFJ.
I do think he's more INFJ because of how just sweet he is. And INTJs can be sweet, but not like an INFJ. An INFJ has a real sweetness about them when you get close and they let you in. So yes, I could see that. But it is interesting. I like Kevin. I always liked Kevin. He was the reason I watched those movies because of his mischief. And I really love ISTPs, as I've mentioned before. So he must. Of course, I love ESTPs too.
You love ESTPs too.
So I don't know what he is, guys.
I
but
also, like I said, when we were reviewing, when was the last time we've seen these movies?
Mhm.
Like, it's been a little bit, so.
True. I think I might try to use a bag for this.
Yeah.
Is that a bad idea?
I think that's fine.
Oh, see, I did forget something. I forgot scissors. Be right back, guys. I have to get scissors.
Embarrassing.
Okay, Harry and Marv. I need to, y'all, the amount of times I've seen this movie and I still don't know which one's Harry and which one's Marv.
I think
Harry and Marv.
Marv is the one that gets hit by the bowling ball. Type in who gets hit by a bowling ball.
Harry is, okay, Marv is the one that gets, no. Marv is the one with the iron that gets hit with the iron. That one.
Well, they're all now.
Well, they are, but Harry was the more dominant one. Harry was the one that was like in charge.
But who got hit by the bowling? Was that?
I think it was Harry, but wasn't there a point where they both got hit? That's why I was confused.
Who got hit?
I was confuzzled. Confuzzled.
It says Marv.
Point is, Harry, I believe, is probably ENTJ. I believe Harry is ENTJ. Marv is, he could be ESFP. They're very different, but they both seem like extroverted types. Do you agree with that? Harry is ENTJ. Marv is ESFP in my headcanon.
ESFP? You think they're both extroverted?
I think they're both extroverted dominant types.
Huh. Okay.
Did you think Marv was like an I something? Or did you think Harry was more introverted?
No, I think that it's fair. Wait, which one was Joe Pesci?
Harry.
Yeah, I think Joe Pesci is definitely going to be like an
ENTJ
ENTJ type character.
I think that Marv is ESFP. He's not, okay, well, he's not great with his SE, but ESFPs are a lot of the time in movies. I mean, we're about to talk about Elf, and I'm getting ahead. I think Buddy is an ESFP, but they're just kind of the very childish when they're like really over the top. I don't think it's, I mean, Marv isn't like a great example of an ESFP, but a lot of the time they're the like, ooh, the bumbling, goofy, over the top. That's why I think Marv.
Let's hit everyone in the face with a bowling ball and see what they react like, and then we can type them.
I think that does it for Home Alone. I'm sorry I can't type the parents. I just don't care about them. I care more about the old man and Kevin.
Everybody loves old man.
And Harry and Marv. Oh, what about the old lady from the second Home Alone?
Donald Trump?
No, not Donald Trump. Although we could type Donald Trump, but we're going to save him for our president's episode, of course. No, I'm talking about the old lady. You might not even remember. Y'all remember.
I haven't seen Home Alone 2 in
the
a
old
while.
lady who has the pigeons all over her, and she's kind of like the replacement for the old man in the second film.
Yes.
She's a homeless lady.
But Old Man Marley, I'm pretty sure, is an INFJ, because his big motivator is he wants to just make amends with his son.
You know what? I agree with you. I'm going to say, I think so sorry, I should know her name. Let me look up her name so I'm not being mean. She's just called Pigeon Lady?
Maybe you're not being mean.
She didn't have a name. Okay, well, Pigeon Lady, she could be an INTJ. She might be a female INTJ.
We'll have to watch it and get back to you.
We're just going to watch the scenes with her in it. But
it was like when we were prepping and I was like, let's pull up Papa Elf.
We had to watch a couple scenes from Elf. But for you guys that remember, I think she might be a female INTJ. I don't know why that just occurred to me, but I always really liked her character in that movie. She was like my favorite part of it. And now that all makes sense why I think she might be an INTJ. That's super cool. I think we found a female INTJ character to add to the list. Okay, so that's what we have for Home Alone. Do you guys agree or disagree? What do you guys think the parents are? I genuinely zone out when they're in it because I just don't care. I think that the dad is more extroverted than the mom, but that's kind of all I can go on. The dad could be like an ENTP or something, but that's as far as I'm going to go. I want you guys to fill in the rest. Okay, what's our next one? Elf?
No, we'll save Elf for later. Let's do Die Hard.
All right, we're going to go straight to Die Hard.
I mean, we didn't select that many characters from
There's
Die
not
Hard.
a ton of characters. So the only characters we chose are, what's the guy's name?
John McClane and Hans Gruber and Holly McClane.
Hans Gruber, John McClane, Holly McClane. Just those three. We could do
There are more.
an
but-
honorary mention to like a couple if we think of it, but so I think we agreed that John McClane is ISTP and Hans Gruber is most definitely INTJ.
Mhm.
Holly.
Do you think Alan Rickman plays any characters that weren't INTJ?
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna say I think Alan Rickman in general is an INTJ. I read his biography, kind of an autobiography.
Yeah, him and
It was just
it was his diaries,
basically his
right?
journals. Which did he agree for those to be released? I don't know, but I read them and now I feel kind of bad. But he seemed like an INTJ, and he tended to play a lot of INTJ characters. Cough, cough, Snape. Ooh, we need to do Harry Potter sometime. Type the Harry Potter characters. Love Hans Gruber. Who doesn't? Great character. Alan Rickman's phenomenal actor.
Yeah, but no, like
So good.
he's also in Love Actually, where they play with Emma Stone.
Yeah, I never watched that.
Okay, one amazing.
Sorry.
Like that's you watch Love Actually for those two performers. They were just incredible. Did I say Emma Stone? I meant Emma Thompson.
I don't remember what you said,
think
but I'm glad you corrected yourself.
Because Emma Stone is way too young for that.
Okay, so anything to say about... Oh, and Holly. I didn't really care about her. If John McClane was ISTP, I think it's fair to say Holly could have been an ENFJ. Because automatically, if I see a couple, I try to think, okay, generally opposites attract, and I think in this case that was true. I could see her being ENFJ, but I don't think they got into her character enough. She is like an executive as part of that company. I forgot what the name of the company was. And they say it so many times in the film, and I don't remember. But that also seems like an ENFJ would be in a position like that for sure, more than like ENFP or something. She definitely gave ENFJ vibes to me. But I don't know. What's your opinions, y'all? Have any other thoughts about Die Hard?
Not currently.
All right.
Apparently, I had thoughts about Love Actually, though.
Yeah, the movie we're not talking about. I need you to talk about the types, because I'm the one talking about them.
I'm making my monstrosity cookie.
I do like it the more you're adding to it. Now I'm starting to enjoy the chaos of it. All right, which one?
Okay, do you want to do
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life or Arthur Christmas?
Let's do It's a Wonderful Life.
Or How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
It's a Wonderful Life was...
Okay, so It's a
My
Wonderful
family.
Life was your family's.
It was my family's movie. I
Movie.
mean, we watched Home Alone a lot, but it was...
Yeah.
I
I
watched that movie so many times.
don't think I've seen It's a Wonderful Life probably in 5 years.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to talk about the characters.
I know, I just asked you to talk more, and I'm going to talk now. I've watched that movie so many times. So, in my opinion,
We'll start with George.
okay, yeah. Putting my icing down. It's serious if the ENFP puts down her icing. George Bailey, tell me what you think. Personally, I think, this is going to sound weird maybe, I think he's an ENTP that's under immense stress throughout most of the movie. And so you are seeing an ENTP under stress because he is very cranky throughout the movie. I remember him just being a cranky character. In fact, I really didn't like him. But when he was younger and in the times towards the end where maybe he's more himself, I did like him. And I realized, so I have an ENTP father and I have seen him under stress and he's so similar to that. ENTPs and ENFPs, who are generally very fun-loving and optimistic and want to have a good time, when they're under stress, tend to be very negative, very cranky, very depressed. So I'm going to argue, especially if you watch George Bailey in the scenes in the beginning when he's younger, he definitely gives off like ENTP vibes to me. So Mary, is her name Mary? I think it was Mary. The wife, I think she's an INFJ. I do think she's an INFJ, especially because in the scene when he
Does she give INFJ?
when he goes into the alternate universe where he didn't exist, Mary is like a librarian who's like super, super hermit, introverted.
Aw.
Just gives me INFJ vibes. The two of them remind me a lot of my mom and
Are
dad.
you saying INFJ gives librarian?
A little bit.
Tell us INFJs.
So does ISFJ, to be fair. I think
wish
they'd make good
INTJs
librarians.
gave But you know what? I don't think an INTJ.
No,
would
you
have
get
the patience.
professor vibes. You get professor vibes. Not
Yeah.
in this sweater.
No, I think
but-
it's like in Buffy, he's the librarian, but that's not
Giles.
Yeah, but it's like
He's the fake librarian.
he doesn't give librarian, he gives like something else.
Yeah. I do think you would like own a books. An INTJ would own like an old used bookstore that's like super dark academia cool. But I don't know that you'd be like a librarian.
I don't think I have the like. I like my organizing system for my books, but I'm not going to go like do it just because Dewey told me.
Dewey. Okay, so what other
Zuzu.
kinds? Zuzu? Oh, the little girl. She could be an ENFP, honestly, or like ENFJ. I think probably more ENFP, but her character is so brief and like you only see a very specific version of her. I could see ENFP, just a very sweet, lovable, kind of extroverted child. Clarence the Angel, ESFP. Definitely gives ESFP vibes. Again, a lot of this.
Safe profession for an angel.
No, and that's what's kind of funny is like.
Or I guess an angel doesn't seem like a safe profession for an ESFP.
Yeah, and I mean that kind of the point of the character, right? Because he's like in training to become an angel, and he's not very good at it yet.
What type of angel do you think you would be?
What does that mean?
Like, there's like the guardian angels and the messenger angels and the whatever Clarence was type of, or the angel of death.
I'm not familiar enough with the types of angels out there.
I think I would want to be the angel of death. Did you ever watch Touched by an Angel?
Could I be the angel of music? And wear a mask and have a scar?
Okay, I know you're making a Phantom of the Opera, but I think that's Lucifer. You just asked to be Satan.
Oh, well, no thanks.
I'll think about it, but no thank you.
Thank you. I thought Lucifer was more the angel of light, right? Like yes, it was like music
his
and
job
the creatives.
Was to reflect like all of the glory.
But I would know him more as angel of light.
But he reflected all the glory through music.
Yeah, that is true. But I think the angel of music is the Phantom of the Opera. Lucifer, the actual Lucifer, he can't hold that title anymore.
Pocket glitter.
And then, who else from that movie? Oh, Mr. Potter.
We have Mr. Potter, and
bad
you
guy.
really wanted Mr. Grover.
I think Mr. Grover's like an INFJ or an INFP or something, or maybe
no, I think it's good. You just really
I think he's so sweet. Like he's a drunk alcoholic, but
we all at some time.
Yes. But yeah, I just loved Mr. Grover. He's an important part of the story in the beginning. He's not really in much of it, but I really like him. Mr. Potter, lastly, the villain. Either ESTJ or ISTJ. Little hard for me to tell. I lean more ESTJ. He seems to be more led by extroversion and extroverted thinking in general than led by SI. So I'm going to say ESTJ. By the way, when I'm typing these people, I don't know about you, I don't generally think too much about the cognitive functions. Yeah. I really go off vibes.
I know a lot of people who
go off vibes.
They really enjoy Myers Briggs and they really enjoy cognitive functions.
Yeah.
That there tends to be two schools of thought in how we identify people. And it's a little bit unfair, in my opinion, that one is a arguable school of thought and one is a vibes school of thought.
Yeah. Like if I thought really hard.
It's because like one you can do in the judging function where you're like, let's look for this evidence that backs up these cognitive functions. And one you do in the perceiving world, which is just like, in the abstract, I see it.
It is probably because we are both led by intuition, perceiving functions, extroverted intuition, introverted intuition. But when I type people, you guys let me know in the comments how you generally type people. Like, do you immediately start thinking, what is their cognitive functions? What is their dominant function? Because I don't really do that.
I mean, we do break it down after. If we,
like,
especially if we have a vibe disagreement,
we'll
maybe like.
Then we start to break it down. But at face value, I generally just go off vibes.
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain it. We kind of got into like a debate about this and got really heavy on it. But generally, I'm just recognizing patterns from my past. I'm like, oh, you fit the kind of blueprint or pattern of ESTJ that I have met.
Right.
And so immediately I'm going to sense ESTJ. And now I could start thinking about the functions. But anyway, that's an aside.
No, I think that's fair. And like, no, because I see people either in our comment section or in other people's, like, who discuss Myers-Briggs comment section, really breaking down. And I'm like, well, I don't have an argument back to that, except I know you're wrong.
I have an opinion. I just need to formulate why I think. Well, it's kind of like what you say where you know the answer to a math problem but you didn't show your work.
Yeah.
So you have to go back and show your work and actually think about how you got there.
How I got there, yeah. And
it's the same thing for me.
Maybe we should just use this paper towel where I've been wiping off the skewers. That's beautiful.
That is amazing. Beautiful art.
I don't like this cookie.
I strangely like it. I liked it more as you went along. It's kind of interesting. It is bizarre. It kind of looks like something from the Upside Down. It's a little
I
scary.
think I would take out.
I'll take a picture of it for you guys.
I'd take out the red and pink, and I would do more with like blue, purple, and green.
I kind of like the pink with it. Maybe not the red, but I like the pink with it.
I started with the red. That was the problem.
Okay, so now...
I don't like this cookie. Next!
Okay, you can be more involved with the Arthur Christmas
Wait, did
one.
we do Mr. Grover?
Yeah.
Okay, because I spaced out. I was thinking about my cookie.
That's fair.
Arthur Christmas. We can start with Arthur. Okay, wait, but first, I think Arthur Christmas is available on Netflix
Yes,
still.
guys, please watch Arthur Christmas. It's so underrated, but it's so funny, especially if you like really eclectic characters. It's so good.
Yeah,
Genuinely
I think Grand
underrated.
Santa is my favorite character.
Yeah. He really is just insane.
And so, like, the premise of Arthur Christmas is it's the Claus family, and they pass down the title of Santa from generation to generation.
Yeah.
But the entire family works together to make Christmas happen for all the kids each year.
There's one child in particular that gets missed that Christmas. They didn't get their gift. So it's all about one of the characters trying to make sure that child gets their gift before Christmas morning. So first off, what do you think Arthur is? We're probably going to agree on it.
This cookie is broken! Sorry.
I'm going to say ENFP.
Yeah, sorry, no, I got distracted. Ah!
Oh no.
More cookies crumbling!
I didn't package them well.
It's okay.
See, I wasn't competent.
No, don't take it personally.
I already have.
It's not your fault. It's the cookie's fault.
So Arthur's an ENFP.
I think so.
What more reason do you need to watch this movie? I mean,
Okay, that does make you sound a teeny bit conceited.
yeah. He's an ENFP. It has an ENFP main character, which is fantastic. Which, by the way, ENFP male. I don't know that you see ENFP males a lot.
Yeah, honestly, in most film and media, you'll see INFP man, unless it's an action star. And if it's an action star, he's going to be named Jack, and he's going to be an ISTP.
What?
In media, the name Jack is overrepresented for action.
Oh, and he'll be an ISTP?
And he'll be an ISTP. But if he's just like on an adventure or something, he's going to be probably an INFP because that's like the type of person that the story happens to. And if it's a woman, it's most likely going to be an ENFJ, unless they're a villain.
Then they're an INTJ.
Or
ESFJ.
Devil Wears Prada, yeah.
Yeah.
This cat is going to have green sprinkles on its feet.
Okay, so that's a total aside. So Arthur's ENFP.
And this is why you bring me along.
Grand Santa.
Grand Santa's my favorite. I think he's insane.
I think he's just insane. It's really hard to say exactly. He could be an insane ENFP. He kind of gives ENTP energy if an ENTP went insane.
A little bit, yeah.
He kind of does. Like, he gives insane ENFP or ENTP energy. So I'm going to go with an insane ENTP.
Yeah.
For Grand Santa.
He's just so entertained by life, too.
I'm trying to make black, and I think I've been successful.
Wow, that's hideous. Good job.
Yes, thank you. If you look really close, it's actually kind of like a disgusting yellowy color, but looks black enough to me.
Wow, that's hideous, Vanya.
Steve.
Oh, Steve is like an ESTJ. Maybe you could go like...
ESTJ seems the best fit for that, I would say. Add more purple here. Last year, I decorated cookies with my ISFP friend, and she's such a natural artist.
Yeah, she should be here making the cookies. I should just
know.
be talking.
We are not really the best artists at all.
Yeah, we're just cookie fans.
We're just being little kids at this point.
Basically.
Yeah.
I made an abstract art cookie.
So Steve is ESTJ.
I think so. He's kind of cranky.
Bryony. I think that's how you say that name, Bryony.
Yeah.
It's an Irish name.
The elf.
Shout out. I also have an Irish name. I'm not going to say it, but I have an Irish name.
Worcestershire.
Yes, that is my name. Don't even think that's Irish, but yeah, sure.
It's not. It's just...
My persona on this channel is now Worcestershire. That's such a cute picture of her. She looks so ominous.
She does.
And threatening.
Look how bright. Hold on.
Bryony.
Give me a smidge of your ugly black. Just a dollop.
Bryony could be... Is she an ISTP? She's kind of cool.
Yeah, but she's a little flighty.
She is, and she's kind of fiery.
Mm-hmm.
So, do you think she's an ENFJ?
I would never say.
Like,
I
put your own bias aside and really think. Do you think she could? Is that supposed to be her type?
I think that's supposed to be your type. I think that's another one of those like you're happening to life.
I think
But
Bryony.
there's a
could
difference
be
between
ENFJ.
what someone's written as and what someone's played as too.
Yeah,
Your cookie kind of scares me right now.
it's scaring me too, and I'm excited to show it to the audience because it is truly terrifying. No one is ever going to think that this is supposed to be an ENFP. It's genuinely terrifying. The actual Santa Claus in the movie, so he's the dad.
Yeah, he's maybe like a.
He's boring.
I was gonna say kind of like a toned down ENTJ.
Yeah, I could see that. He's just kind of a boring character. I really don't
Well,
even
because he
know.
works all night and then he goes to bed is basically like
That's all he does, and so he just more is like he doesn't do anything though. He's more like I'm just happy to be here.
Aren't
And
we
so
all?
that doesn't feel like an ENTJ. It doesn't feel like he ever tries to take charge or anything.
Yeah.
That's more Steve. And so Steve is either ENTJ or ESTJ.
Yeah, we could give Steven
Although Steve is more like, this is the way we do things.
the tradition.
But at the same time, Steve also, the idea of the ship, he upgraded all of it. He's the one that brought in all this new
Yeah,
technology.
he did make things better.
So that could be ENTJ.
This is looking like a Garfield cookie.
Love it. So Santa, I don't think he's an ENTJ. He's too like, yeah, just let things happen as they happen. Let y'all do it. I'm just here and I get
Yeah.
all the praise. So I don't even know, y'all.
Yeah, what type is selfish?
Because his wife, Mrs. Claus, in that film, she seems more like the INFJ to me.
She does seem more like an INFJ.
So, I concede on, or I'm holding up my white flag, I don't know, on Santa. I really don't know. He's so boring in it and almost seems so two-dimensional or like one-dimensional, like no personality really. So, I don't know, unless you guys have thoughts.
Now we need to do the Grinch.
Okay, we haven't done the Grinch or Elf. I have not watched the animated Grinch in a long time, so you're going to have to take the wheel on this one.
I only watched the animated Grinch.
I think the Grinch must be...
He's either an INTJ or an ISTJ.
I think he's an ISTJ.
But his heart grew 3
Yeah.
sizes. This is almost the right exact picture.
That is cute. I think generally, if I see a really, really grumpy character, I tend to think it's more ISTJ, but I'm probably being biased.
You are.
I probably am.
Like, also the Who's they were singing all night. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah, he was sort of validated in his grumpiness.
Like, he shouldn't have stolen Christmas. That was rude, but he had sleep deprivation.
Yeah, imagine what Miss INTJ would do here if she had enough sleep deprivation.
Take a nap.
Take a nap,
Take a
but
nap.
imagine I was outside your door singing incessantly going, Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas.
I don't know if we have to imagine. I've lived that.
Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas, Christmas. Okay, guys, social experiment. Tonight at about 3 a.m., I'm going to stand outside Miss INTJ's bedroom door while she's sleeping and start loudly singing Christmas carols, and I'm going to see what happens.
It's not so much that she sings Christmas carols, it's that she doesn't know any Christmas carols.
I'm going to sing Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Christmas time, Christmas time, Christmas, Christmas, Christmas time.
I think
And I'm going to sing it on repeat.
Would you like my argument, or would you like to talk about your
No,
experiment?
I want to finish my thought, and you keep interrupting me. I'm going to sing it over and over and over, and we're going to see what happens. Will I get murdered?
Probably.
Will I see the light of day the next day? Will you guys ever hear from me again? There's a good chance that will happen.
Okay, so I think Cindy Lou Who might be an ENFP.
Yeah.
And if Cindy Lou Who is an ENFP and she's the one that got through to the Grinch, I could see the Grinch having INTJ energy.
That is true. But it could also be ISTJ. I could see an ENFP warming an ISTJ's heart too.
Fair enough. And then there's
Just my 2
there's the
cents.
dog, who's just so loyal.
This is so terrifying. This is truly terrifying.
Yeah. Did you take a picture for your fans?
Not yet. I'm going to finish the backpack, and then you guys have to witness the horror of my ENFP cookie.
It's pretty bad.
It's really quite scary. All right, last movie we're going to try to type the characters from is Elf.
Okay, I think Elf is a cute movie that's been overplayed. What do you think about Elf?
Yeah, I think Elf is also fun. Some people really love it. I know some of y'all really love that movie, and it's one of like your top movies ever for Christmas. It's not for me. I can understand why it is for people, and it's just not for me.
I would watch Elf if I hadn't been overexposed to Elf. I would watch Elf probably every 3 years. Put it on the rotation.
Every 3 years.
You know,
Okay.
like the 3-year rotation for Christmas movies.
Yeah,
Not an every year rotation on Christmas movies.
I would rather watch Arthur Christmas every year than something like Elf, and that's just my opinion. Y'all need to get on Arthur Christmas. Stop sleeping on it. It's so freaking good and underrated. Okay, so in my opinion, Buddy the Elf is an ESFP. A very, very, like, over-characterized, obviously, kind of two-dimensional ESFP.
Yeah.
Very childlike type of EST or ESFP. As a contrast, I think that Walter, his actual biological father,
We watched a clip just to be sure.
we watched a clip. We both think he's ESTJ.
Yeah.
Y'all let me know if you disagree. I'm going to go with ESTJ. I think that Papa Elf, his adopted father, could be INTJ. My grandpa was an INTJ, and he gives me the vibe of my INTJ grandpa. Like, he has INTJ grandpa vibes. So I think both of those types are a good contrast to Buddy as an ESFP. They're both kind of the opposite.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Jovi?
Jovi, yep.
Jovi, we both said we think is INFP.
We did say that. And I still stand by it.
She could also maybe be INFJ, but she gives me more INFP vibes.
I don't think she gives INFJ.
Yeah, she seems more FI to me when I really think about it. She seems more led by FI than having FE in general or being led by NI. I see more of an FI in her. So I'm going to say she is INFP. Was that all of our characters?
Miles.
Oh, Miles, what was his last name?
Finch.
Miles Finch, played by Peter Dinklage.
Yep.
Is that how you say it? Probably ENTJ, like a really cranky
That's
one.
what we kind of settled on.
I think he's a really cranky ENTJ.
Oh, no.
Love him. Absolutely love him. Terrifying man, but love him. All right, guys, are you ready to see my ENFP character?
Guys, it's spooky.
I don't think you guys are ready. Let me just finish her little shoes here. Her blob shoes. Her goop shoes. Okay, guys. I'm going to take a picture and then insert the picture. That's my ENFP cookie. She's seen better days. Actually, no, she hasn't.
Nope.
Since her inception, she's seen
She's been struggling from the beginning.
She has seen the horrors of life. The horrors persist for Miss ENFP cookie.
But she's a cookie, so...
I really want to finish the INTJ characters, so probably can't film all of that, but...
Yeah, we've got nothing more to talk about, but we're going to finish... I'm going to finish this cat, and you're going to...
And
oh no! I looked at your cookie!
it's terrifying. I told you, it is horrifying.
It's so bad!
She has seen horrors unimaginable.
I was not looking...
Unknown to
I
mankind.
was hyper-focused on my cookie.
Yeah, you knew it was bad. You didn't know it was that bad, did
I
you?
know. I had looked at it earlier, and I'm like, I don't have much hope for it.
If my ISFP friend was here, she could save it, but honestly, I don't even know if an ISFP could save this little cookie. So
Right.
to finish off the episode, I will insert photos of all of the cookies we have created and show which ones were INTJ, which one were mine. Neither one of us are artists, really. I'm more of an artist than you.
You are more of an artist than me. This is an
These are
adventure
still
into my
pretty scary.
SE a little bit.
It's an SE activity for sure. Maybe that's why you were having a harder time, like, also talking
well.
about, yeah, because you're, like, engaged with an SE inferior
Yes,
function
I was
activity.
engaged with my cookie.
Okay, Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Winter Solstice. Happy
Feast of Saint
Festivus.
Stephen.
Happy Feast of Saint Stephen, whoever that is.
We went over this in the last episode.
Happy all the things to you and yours. I am excited to do my social experiment, my INTJ experiment, where I sing loudly outside your door at 3
I forgot
a.m.
about that already.
and potentially get murdered. So if we don't post in the next few weeks, you know what happened. And you guys should put out a missing persons with a picture of ENFP. And literally just put a picture of the MBTI character, ENFP, and that she has gone missing and that this is the #1 suspect. INTJ.
INTJ is always the number one suspect.
And then on my tombstone, it's going to say my name, and
Died
then
doing
going to
what
say
she
ENFP died because she annoyed INTJ. She took it one step too far. She annoyed INTJ over the edge. That's the way I'm going to go, guys. Guarantee. So when we come back, we're doing our next video is supposed to be what we hate about each of the 16 types. The one after that is what we love about each of the 16 types. So stay tuned. We will see you next week in the new year. Love you.
Yeah.
Here's our cookies.